This is Berry Treasure, a blueberry wheat brewed by Quidi Vidi Brewing from Newfoundland, Labrador. But this is more than just a beer. This is from one of you, a homebrewer who won a competition and got his beer brewed commercially. Today we'll tell a story about homebrewing, blueberries, treasures and skulls. Arg! But first, let's check out the new intro. Let's kick it.
This is your final warning! I do weird stuff on camera just for you. Experimenting with chaos, that's what I do. If it all blows up, that's just part of the plan. Infotainment and it's caffeine in my hand. Mom says bring snacks and don't make a fuss. Plotting world domination, one word with us. Dr. Hans Brewery!
I'm Dr. Hans, this is Dr. Hans Brewery, my channel about beer and homebrewing, and this little beast is my friend Chewy. So I got this beer sent to me from Newfoundland, Labrador in Canada from Andre Rachel. He brewed this beer originally with his friend Wallace, and I will try to read you the story. And Andre and Wallace kindly shared the recipe, so I'll make that downloadable for you on my Buy Me a Beer page. All for free, of course. So back in 2023, Quidi Vidi Brewing held a brewing competition with 4 categories: clean and crisp, hoppy, sour and wildcard. Andre, originally from Germany, when moved to Newfoundland, teamed up with the co-worker Wallace Oregon to enter a blueberry wheat into the wildcard category. It's getting hot in here. Let's crack the beer and we'll continue the story. Epic pour. Are you excited? It's filled up to the rim. And whenever one say blueberry, we're thinking of blue beer, but they almost always end up like this, more the actual color of the inside of the blueberry. It's not a good looking beer, Andre. I wonder how this would look if it had been like super clear. It has a strange dark color to it. It has a tight white head. It smells really nice though. Wheat, I want to say blueberry, but probably what it's smelling. Blueberry. How often do we smell blueberry? Cheers. This beer comes in at 5.6%. It's a very easy drinking beer and really get blueberry on the palate. Clean, fermented. I'm gonna continue with the story. Thank you. The winning recipe for this beer is, as mentioned earlier, linked down below, kindly shared by Wallace and Andre. He used 50% wheat, 38% two-row, 5% carapils. They added Willamette hops at the start of the boil, and this was fermented with Nottingham at 16C, where clean fermented beer that doesn't have those kind of wheat beer flavors, banana and clove. This is more like an American wheat in my book. And after fermentation, they added a mix of wild and farm blueberries. And the beer was loved during the competition, and when the judges tallied the score, it won the wild card category. And here's the kicker. This isn't Andre's first win. Do you remember the beer My Neighbor's Helles, which also was sent to me from Andre? He did it again. Same brewery, same legend, different beer, and the thing that amazes me most, a different Wallace. And after the win, the brewery sat down with Andre and Wallace and they discussed the name for this beer. And Wallace, who clearly has a talent for this, came up with Berry Treasure. Boom! Pirate theme unlocked. Blueberries, treasure chests, skulls. What if I was a pirate?
With the horns, lads!
Arg! We found it, lads! The Berry Treasure, a bruise of blue, it'll stain your soul. Stop with the shenanigans. You're not a pirate, Hans. You're even lactose intolerant. No, I'm not. No, I'm not lactose intolerant, Mom. She doesn't have to be that nasty. In 2024, Quidi Vidi scheduled all the winners to be brewed commercially, but the Berry Treasure was the last. Because blueberry season runs very late in Newfoundland. And they couldn't actually get a hold of so much berries, so they had to use a fruit puree. They first brewed a pilot batch at the Quidi Vidi Brewery and was served in the tap room, and the feedback was it needed some more sweetness. So they tweaked the recipe before the big batch, which was brewed in January 2025, and it was distributed all over the province. also proud member of the Dr. Hans Only Hands page, aka Patreon. Big shout out to Andre and all of you other supporters. We'll record a dedicated video, me and Shuey, after this one. And also, of course, a big shout out to Wallace. The name Berry Treasure is 10 out of 10 eye patches. Cheers. If I remember correctly, I have only brewed with blueberry once, and that ended up really good. But what I learned from that beer, because it's ended up with some gushing bottles, was really to take your time. I have earlier described this, that this is like more complex sugar sometimes, so I would let it sit for maybe 2 weeks or more on the berries themselves. I have several videos about also pasteurizing and using fruit in my beers. Berries. Yeah. What kind of fruits and berries have you brewed with? Comment down below. And don't also forget to download the recipe if you want to try to brew this yourself. Really nice summer beer. Glad that I saved this for the summer. I had one earlier, he sent 2, with a bunch of other beers. Really nice. Thank you so much, Andre. If you haven't seen the video about the My Neighbor Helles beer from Andre, we also downloaded a recipe. Go and check that one out. Thanks for watching. Please don't subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Dr. Hans out.
That's all, beer bitches!